There's nothing really more soul-crushing than something you loved from your childhood not living up to that expectation. Sure, there's probably other things like, you know, war and poverty and beheadings, but for me, it's a childhood cartoon not living up to the standards that I have bestowed upon it through nostalgic haze of member berries. And that's kind of the case with Beast Wars. Released in 1996, I never got to watch a ton of the show growing up. It was more or less I had a lot of the toys, especially like the McDonald's Beast Wars toys. And so I've always had like a fond memory of that. I think there's a video game of it too. It's like maybe like a fighting game or something, or am I like confusing that with Primal Rage? I don't know. But regardless, I always had fond memories of Beast Wars because it was Transformers, but animals. So it's cooler. Like, who doesn't like animals over cars? So when I was in Half Price Books and I found 2 VHS copies of Beast Wars on VHS tape, obviously, I guess, I had to pick them up because I was like, all right, cool, it's time to relive childhood. Now, going into these, I thought these were actually like movies, because they have a runtime of like an hour and 45 minutes. One of them's even like a feature-length adventure. No, these are collections of episodes from the show, and they have no rhyme or reason, really. I guess with Beastie's Escape, the theme is they escape from something. I guess that's what the theme is. But for the other one, like, I guess it's just episodes that run up to an hour 45, and they were like, yep, we can ship this off. Now, the Beast Wars feature film, if you will, is 5 episodes basically smushed together where we get kind of introduced to what's going on in the story. The story is basically when the Autobots and the Decepticons are fighting in space, they crash land on this planet where they use their scan that they normally like pick up cards and stuff to find their fursonas, if you will. This is a bunch of furries. That planet, though, happens to be an abundance of energons, which is the thing that they're always after. And now the Autobots become the Maximals, and the Decepticons become the Predacons. What a terrible name. And this is pretty much the origins of the Beast Wars. Optimus Prime's like, Beast Wars! And Megatron becomes a T-Rex in this show, which is hilarious because, like, yeah, T-Rexes are big and scary, right? But normally when you see a T-Rex, they don't use their little arms. However, Megatron uses his little arms all the time, and it undermines him as a threat so much because it's so goofy looking. Yes. Also, he says, yes, like a bajillion times. Like, after every sentence, he has to go, yes.
I like you, pussycat. Yes.
It's like, what is going on here? He's also like the worst villain of all time because basically we watched 10 episodes in these 2 tapes, and he does nothing every episode. The most damage he ever caused. Good morning, what's up? What's up, Pascal? What's up, Darius? Wonder why Pascal's message didn't show up in the chat box. That's weird. It's weird. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to some more Pauper. We're playing Rakdos Recycle. This was submitted by Pigeon to Combat in our Discord community, and then the Discord community voted on what I'm playing. So if you want to join that Discord community, $1 a month, becoming a membership, getting a membership, there's a link in the description. Get a membership down below in the description. Become a member. You can post deck lists, talk about and see all the deck lists that the community's been brewing up. And you also get some custom emotes, which we have 2 new emotes. You want to check those out. We got 2 new emotes. Let's talk about this. Deck, what's up, White Lotus? Good morning. Darius, it happened to me before you messaged too early if it doesn't show up for some reason. That's weird. Oh, I'm glad you got the notification, Lotus. I'm glad you got it. Let's go over this list here. Yeah, we got a few new emotes, so hopefully you enjoy those. So this is Pigeon to Combat's list, and I did make some changes because on the thread in the Discord server, when you post a deck link in the forum page on our Discord, people can have a conversation about what we're doing with this deck, and we've made some changes to the deck. Some of these are from that, some of these are mine, so let's talk about it real quick. Mana-wise, we're in the Rakdos colors, so we're going pretty basic Rakdos package here. 1 Bajuka Bog, 4 Dross Forest Bridges, 2 Great Furnaces, 2 Mastros Theatar, 1 Mountain, 5 Swamps, and 4 Vault Whispers to rounds out. Oh, and the Dross Pits. rounds out our mana base. The Dross Pits is a mana I've not played with before, but it's the enters battlefield tap. You can tap it for black and then pay 2 and tap it to sacrifice it to draw a card. So kind of just a little draw land. This could become another basic if need be. We're majority black and we're splashing red for a bit of sideboard and a bit of cards, and that's pretty much it. So let's talk about what's going on here. Well, we're a sacrifice repeating deck in a way, and that is we're running Mere Servitor. Let's get that. Hold on, let's get this pulled up here. We're running Mere Servitor. This is a 1/1 1-drop artifact at the beginning of your upkeep. If Mere Servitor is on the battlefield, each player returns all cards named Mere Servitor from their graveyards to the battlefield. So the idea is if we have this card on the battlefield, we can pick up all the other ones we sack out of the graveyard and just get a bunch of 1/1s again. The reason why we're doing that is because we have some payoffs to sacrifice with. I only run those lands if I'm already running the cycle lands personally. It was in the list. I want to see how it does. I've not really ran any of these kind of... I close that out. I've not really ran any of these lands before, so I'm curious to see how it works, like how good they are, if that makes sense. We have 1 Blood Fountain for a little bit of recursion. Also creates a token we can sack. We have 4 Carrion Feeders as a sack payoff and a sack outlet. We have 3 Crawl from the Cellars for a little bit more recursion. We have 4 Nested Chamblers because it's the best. We have 1 Persistent Specimen. When it you can tap 3 to return it to the battlefield, so you can just constantly recur this dude. We have 3 Shambling Gas that whenever it dies, you get to choose one or the other. Almost always you search the body. Village Rites. This is a just sack a creature, draw a bunch of cards. Same thing with Deadly Dispute. The reason why we play Deadly Dispute in this deck in particular is because of Gixian Infiltrator and the 1 copy of Makeshift Munitions. Otherwise, this could be the other 1-drop. We're also playing 4 Perilous Mirrors that whenever it dies, it deals 2 damage to any target. And Gixian Infiltrator also being one of our big payoff cards. But the thing is, we're doing, like with Mere Servitor and stuff, is Impact Tremors. Whenever a creature enters battlefield under your control, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. Now, and we have the 1 last copy of Makeshift Munitions to just hopefully kind of help, you know, with little critters. Now, this was something that was discussed if Impact Tremors would be better. And we talked, there was conversation. I shouldn't say I was just reading the conversation. I wasn't actively participating in it. But they were talking about making this more of a Rakdos aggro deck, and I think between Perilous Mirror, Mere Servitor, our artifact lands, there's probably... What's up, Alessandro? I hope I'm saying that right. Though Pitcher Witch? I don't know what you mean by that. Though Pitcher Witch? We could obviously play Kodatha Rebirth here, and there's probably a strong argument for it. And also, we're at 20 lands. We could probably go down, with our top end being 2. We can probably go down 2 lands. So I'm gonna run this deck as is, and then we'll see if we want either a 4th copy of Impact Tremors or the Kodatha, a little bit of the Kodatha package. Thought Picker Witch, gotcha. Thought Picker Witch, you can lock your opponent with mirror loops. Let's find this out. Not a card I'm familiar with. Tap 1, sacrifice, look at the top 2 cards of your opponent's library, remove 1 of them from the game. I like that. I like that quite a bit. I like that quite a bit. Come on, fingers. Don't make me smash you again. I cannot type today. Do I have... Okay, so I still have a few tickets. I'm gonna get to Stop Picker Witches. What's up, Pigeon? Um, what's up, Raging Bull? By the way, Raging Bull, check the emotes. There might be a Respect the Sword emote now. Anyway, we can obviously try Thought Picker Witch. I'm gonna run this list as is for a game or two, and then we'll come back to it. Okay? Yeah, Respect the Sword. Hope you guys like the 2 new emotes. We also have in the sideboard here, we're running. I know the sideboard gets buried a little bit. Ooh. So nice, I didn't know we were playing this list. It was in the Discord. We had a Discord poll to vote on what we're playing today, and that was what won. So we got ourselves some Thought Picker Witches here. So I think that card will be good. So it might not be for this build though, but we'll see. But anyway, we got Cast into Fire in the sideboard. This card has just been a powerhouse. Just seems really strong. We also have 2 Duresses, 2 Relic Progenitus, 4 Serrated Scorpions, and 3 Tragic Slips, which could probably be something else, but we don't really have any main deck removal. And Tragic Slip can deal with, you know, the Blue-Black Terror list, which is probably one of our weakest matchups. But let's get in some games. I'm excited about this one. Hold on. Hold, please. Only tier 1, please. Well, we're definitely not tier 1. We'll be, though. Yeah, Pigeon, that's what... Once a week on the community Discord, I will have a handful of decks for people to vote on for what we'll play once a week for the community posts. So this is what got picked, so I'm pretty excited. That's going to be my greeting from now on. Welcome, respect the sword. Right on, Bull. No land. Ship it back. Mulligan. 1 land. Do I want to keep the 1 land Wonderhand? I don't think so. I think we need to go down again. Alright. This hand's a lot better. Keep this. We got to bottom 2 cards, so I'm going to bottom... I really don't want to bottom Crawl from the Cellar, though. But I think Servitor... We can probably bottom... We don't really have... We have a way to shuffle our deck, I guess. I hate putting Servitor on the bottom here. Do it that way. Yeah, I'm aware my best friend came to visit yesterday. I didn't check the Discord too much. That's a nice surprise, though. Hope it goes well. I think this list is far from its final form for now. Yeah, I think there's a lot to play around with for sure. We top deck Mirror Servitor. Cool. Well. I think we'll just play Mirror Servitor here. Yeah, I definitely think there's like definitely some fun things to be had with this deck. Gonna let this 1/1 come through. I mean, this 1/2 come through. I don't mind taking 1 damage right now. Opponents will cast Great Sword on turn 2. Watch. Oh, that would be rough, wouldn't it? I'm gonna Perilous Mirror here and pass. Don't really have a reason to play Impact Trimmers here yet. I feel like we're gonna want Kadatha Rebirth though. I feel like this is a deck that wants it, especially playing like the Impact Trimmers. Yeah, that's it. Grind them. Can we just run Greatsword in every deck? Is that a thing we can do? When we surprise if Greatsword catches on sooner than we think. It really should. Greatsword is a very strong and very good card. Like, it's actually one of those cards you kind of want an answer for. Like, no joke. Like, that card has been like I thought it was funny at first when you just kept putting it in like every deck. Um, that's fine. I'd rather sack for Deadly Dispute. But to but then you like the first time you actually play it, you're like, holy smokes, you know what I mean? Like, this is a powerhouse card. It's crazy how good it is. I'm gonna fetch up for another black source. We're majority black, so like it's probably better have another black source. I'm gonna attack you for 2. You should play Impact early as possible, in my opinion, and start the clock. You know, yeah. The reason why I haven't yet is because I'm assuming they have Dawnbringer's Cleric, and we don't have a way to really utilize Impact Trimmers other than like 1 damage here and there. Like, we don't have a lot of our recursion stuff yet, so that's why. And then I'm just gonna fire this Deadly Dispute off at some point. I just want to see what they play first. I was trying to make this list work with Mirror Retriever to loot Perilous Mirror to get back the Servitors. Yep, Mirror Retriever probably would work pretty well. There's probably actually a combo deck here, right? Especially when now we know about Thought Picker Witch. There's probably some kind of combo here. I'm sure. Carrion Feeder is pretty interesting. I wish we had another Servitor, though. / correct card sequencing is to attempt value optimization. Hey, man, I try sometime. I keep forgetting that Dawnbringer is main deckable, right? It doesn't feel like it should be, but it is. I'm gonna play Impact Trimmers here now. Last week I took this to combo. Yeah, it didn't work so well so far, but there's something, I'm sure. Did you try the Thought Picker Witch? Did you try that out? Get out Carrion Feeder. Mirror Lantern? Oh yeah, yeah, it's like a Mirror Lantern deck. It would be, wouldn't it? Too bad like Codex Shredder and stuff isn't or Lantern itself, Lantern Insight. Too bad those aren't Pauper legal, right? Actually, is Codex Shredder? What rarity is Codex Shredder? Damn, it's uncommon. Gosh darn it. That's what I want in my life. I want Lantern Control and Pauper. Cast down the Carrion Feeder? Yeah, sure. I'm not even going to bother sacking the Nested Chambler with Carrion Feeder there. If I use Thought Picker Witch, I'll hit lands. Right? Yeah, it's slow as fuck, and I'm not even a hard lock. I think the challenge is to find the balance between heavy core package, Trinket Mage, etc., and control options. MTG. I need to read Trinket Mage. Actual, like, that's a good card for our opponent that we don't have an answer for. Trinket Mage. When Trinket Mage enters the battlefield, you may search your library for an artifact card with converted mana cost 1 or less. Reveal it, put it into your hand. If you do, shuffle your library. That could be good. 3 CMC, seek 1 mana artifact. Yeah. Plus it's a 2/2 body, which isn't like unrelevant. Going to Shambling Ghast and Village Rites away the Shambling Ghast. Create a treasure token. It's a body too, so you can reanimate if you like. I tried Demir. I even played a dredge deck with Witch and Servitor, the only one I had most success with. Oh, that sounds fun. That does sound fun. Play Perilous Mirror here. Problem is they probably have Suffocating Fumes. Post sideboard. Us not finding another Servitor has actually been a huge problem. It's a body too, so you can reanimate it if you like. True. Vortex Dredge was 7 card package, 3 Witches, 4 Servitors. Gonna try to build it. Oh, there's that. There's that Suffocating Fumes I was talking about. Gonna try to build a blue aggro deck around Shared Discovery. Gotta go Grixis for the Trinket Mage now. Yeah, you could go Grixis. Hmm. I definitely feel like we want Rebirth in this deck, right? They got one in the yard. It's time to set up the combo. We gotta find the other ones first. That's the problem we're having, is finding the other ones. We're not having a good time finding the other ones. Kadatha 100%. Yeah, I think we want Kadatha in this deck. Or I'm playing it. Like, just in this one. This is still game 1. I just feel like that's a must card. Do we have red-black way to seek artifact from library? I don't know. Does anybody know if there's a red-black card that can search up, tutor up artifacts? That I think you need to make a choice between control aggro or combo, and this seems, and this is a combo, and this as a combo seems really weak. Yeah, I don't know. I think the combo could be really fun. I just don't know how well you set it up. The question, I guess, would be, does Thought Picker Witch, if we're talking about the combo, okay, so it's just tap 1? Hmm. Hmm. That's interesting. I try with trimmers and red creatures that deal damage when artifacts come into play. Reckless Fireweaver. Don't know what our opponent's doing here. They lose connection. Just thinking, if it's a tap 1, excuse me. Sorry, didn't mean to open that up. There's no way to search up in Rakdos. Boo. You have too many targets for an opponent to interact with. Grave, creatures, enchantment. Yeah, okay, but hear me out, okay? Here's my sales pitch. You have What's up, Christopher? Everyone, hit him with the welcome emote. Well, I got it here for. When Gondas combos 2 cards, true. What if we did a combo with Servitor, but it was like an Ultratronish version where we're doing a lockout kind of mode, and we're using cards like now. Hold on, Navigator Compass. This is going to be important to what I'm thinking in my head. Navigator Compass enters battlefield, gain 3 lives. Comes basic land type. Okay, so running a Tron list that has. I've been looking at Merchant Scrolls for decks recently. I'm not sure what Merchant Souls is. A Tron list that runs, you know, basically like an Ultratron list, but instead we're doing more of a lockout list, and we're using like Thought Picker Witch and stuff like that to. What's Merchant Scrolls? Yeah, they disconnected. Well, hopefully they reconnect. And we use Thought Picker Witch to kind of lock out, but we also have other stuff to lock out. Yeah, I tried this way too. Seems more reasonable than combo. So you're thinking like with Tron, like you'd combo off with Tron, but you'd use the Tron lands to accelerate Thought Picker Witch, right? And you'd have the Mirror Retrievers and the Mirror Servitors to kind of recycle. Just a thought. Just a thought. I know I don't have a complete list right now. Yeah, I mean, just a thought though. Because you sacrifice a creature. Because then you could also like put in like nested shamblers, stuff like that. Yeah, where's Ultratron in my list here? Let me look at Ultratron. So I was hoping they regain connection here, but apparently not. Because you have Ultron sacrifice a creature, gains life whenever you cast an artifact spell. Whenever enters the battlefield under your control, deals 1 damage to each opponent. So like, I guess the question is, would it even be better though than this? Even in a Tron, it takes a lot of deck space. That is true, but like, would it be better than this? I guess if you get rid of Alter and you use it because your Thought Picker Witch sacrifices creatures, right? So you would put it in over your Alter. Put in your Thought Picker Witch into your Alter. See, Golem Foundry could be a good payoff for it too. I don't know. I guess we're not casting. Don't know. Dang, I'll finally do it and go to the Discord server of yours. I need to find out how to make people online play my brews on stream. um. Okay, the game closed out, I guess. We'll play just brewing again. Yep, there's a link in the there's a link in the description that will send you to become a Discord member, I mean. Not Discord member, Jeezy Pete's. A community member, become a member of this community, of the YouTube channel. It's $1 a month, and you'll get access to community Discord, everything like that. So if that sounds interesting to you, then check it out. This hand is not very good. We hit keep, didn't we? Okay, well, I guess we're keeping. I guess we'll bottom of village rights. Wonder if they're still on the same plan they were yesterday, which is the crazy, like, like the really wild, like, I'm assuming it's a combo deck. It just sounds like a less effective Ultratron. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's a different strategy, but like at the same time, I don't know. Really don't. Yeah, I think you either go for Alter combo or you play a control lock. I like the control Tron with Witch, could be fun. I see, that's what I think too. Is like I think it could be really fun. I'm just not sure how it would pull off very well. You know what I mean? It's like we'll just have to try it. Can we quit drawing land? Wow, another land. Well, this just happens a lot. I shared only one list and I get to see it being played, so I'm happy. Yeah, so what I try to do on with the Discord lists, I'm kind of separating the Discord list as opposed to the ones that were suggested on YouTube. And then I'm kind of going through and picking like 4 lists out of the Discord server per week and then having the Discord community vote on what they want to see. So kind of dedicating a whole day for the Discord community. Oh my god, another land. You're killing me, Smalls. The poll thing is a great idea. I liked it. I like the idea of it a lot. I think it's been fun to get some different ideas and stuff out there. Or I built at least. A lot of decks we built. It seems fun to do, just not effective. It seems like an issue with a lot of decks we build. I mean, a little bit, but a lot of them are fun. Dryas, I'd be brewing effective decks, bro. That's another thing too, is because it's like set up in the forums. A thing I really like about the Discord server is that because we have it set up in the forums, a lot of people can choose to well, I'm going to try to thin our deck out a little bit. A lot of people can add in conversation and suggestions and critique decks and stuff like that, so we can try to get like a tight list, which is kind of what happened here. Like the list I'm playing is a lot tighter than what or I don't know if tighter is the right word, but a community worked to get their version of the original. That makes sense. Been hanging around me too much. How is the change made better than the deck that already existed? Yeah, I mean that's the question. Like with the Ultratron, right? We wanted to go the Thought Picker. I know, just Thought Picker seems really cool, so I kind of want to make it work. Thought always haunts me. Feel it. I should have sacrificed that for village rights, but I didn't. So the problem with Perilous Mirror, if they're still on the same plan, which I'm assuming they are, the problem is then we don't have, like, we can't target any of their creatures because their butts get too big. So Tragic Slip will definitely come in. Yeah, you do that. Why I retracted my statement. Although I came out with some pretty decent lists sometimes, but I just like my piles of jank commons. Who doesn't though, right? I'm more interested in let's do something fun. If it works only 10% of the time, but it's really fun, then it's totally valid. You know what I mean? Isn't my list just the work? Insert deck name. I say that every day. Pigeon, whatever I'm doing. High synergy equals low impact cards in isolation. True. But if you go like all in on the synergy route and you get to pull it off, like that is a feeling. I should have fired this village rights off forever ago. I've been paying attention to the chat too much. Blue green wild mongrel combo will work 2% of the time, And if that 2% of the time is elation 100% of the time, then it's totally worth it. Answer is maybe it's trash, but it's your trash. Because I'm the trash man. Maybe 0.02% of the time. Again, if it's elation of 100%, then it's worth it. That's what the hijack hijinks. Like, I feel like that deck is probably like 40-60 most matchups, but it's so much fun to play. It's so much fun to play. I'm probably gonna just Village Rites as Perilous Mirror, then we can crawl from the cellar. I'm just gonna target our opponent. Also, I didn't make any deck suggestion changes. Impact Trimmers, Makeshift Munitions. Sure. Another Village Rites? That's kind of cool. Alright. I'm going to get down Impact Trimmers first and foremost. Then I'm going to crawl from the cellar. Pick up Perilous Mirror, put it on Nested Shambler. Pick up Perilous Mirror. Bloop, bloop. Perilous Mirror. Always yield to Impact Trimmers. And pass. We'll hold up Village Rites to hit Nested Shambler with. If anything else, I can make a deck that's fun to play. That's what I'm looking for. It's just fun stuff. Have you tested the Red Menace yet? Oh, I'm sure Lotus has played Red Menace. Maybe not like actual Red Menace, but the Red Menace. I know he's a bit of a burn player. Spirited Encore. Yep. The way I feel about Trimmers is that it's bad top deck way too often. Yeah, you kind of want it pretty early on. I love your list, bro. Don't get it twisted. I'll say, yeah, Darius, we love your guys' lists. We'll take that off stream. Yeah, Village Rites, Nested Shambler. Make some Toki Boys. Another Impact Trimmers. Sure. Alright, Impact Trimmers 2. Nested Shambler. We're kind of doing the thing. Um, 2, 3, 4. Crawl from the cellar, pick up Nested Shambler, put counter on Nested Shambler, and pass. I wish I had the time and will to do as much. Yeah, I'll say. I'm lucky enough to find the time to play them, let alone try to build them. No, don't get me wrong. I love the decks I build. They're just never they're never that competitive. Yours and Lotus for sure have better win rates than mine. LMAO. Nameless Inversion in here gets a 4/0 squirrel tokens, or just take out X3 creatures. Yeah, I mean, I think Nameless Inversion, like when we go to like after this match, I'm gonna make some deck changes. I think Nameless Inversion probably comes in. It's not only spot removal, but also like combo pieces. It's a 1/6 that can't be blocked. Are we just dead here? Okay. Yield through turn. I play Nameless Inversion my updated list as a 2 of or 3 of. Yeah, it's really good. Alright, and then they're gonna switch the butt. It's really interesting. Kind of an interesting combo. So that's kind of exactly what I thought it would be the last time we played against something like this. We're gonna bring in Tragic Slip, but that's all we really have for this matchup. So I'm gonna bring in the Tragic Slip, and I'm gonna go down a Blood Fountain, and let's go down a Specimen and a Makeshift Munitions. It's also worth noting, like, we haven't found a single Gixian Infiltrator, and we've only found the one of Mirror Servitor the entire time we've been playing. Probably go down Impact Trimmers. If we go up No, I think Impact Tremors is probably one of our only few ways we win, to be honest. We beat their deck pretty easily with with yesterday with the mono red hijack, because we just kept stealing all their crap. But this time we're going. Hey, all right. If we can draw like a village rites or something, we'll be off to the races. Yeah, I think Impact Tremors is one of the few ways we win this matchup because we're not punching through. Our critters are a little bit too wobbly. You know what I mean? To get through the 1/3s and stuff. But we'll see. Problem is, I never have a real reason to play this other servitor in hand. The amount of like land we've drawn, I do think we need to go down 2 lands. I think that's what makes Trinket Mage such a great suggestion. Even a few blue sources with Deadly Dispute makes it viable. True. This version I play more draw as suggested by Darius. Corrupted Conviction. I think we have plenty of draw. We just aren't, I guess, drawing it. Hey, there's a card. What's cool about this is we can Deadly Dispute and just play the other Mirror Servitor right now. And we get the other one back. We have our Tragic Slip. So, yeah, we really want to hold on to this Tragic Slip. We need to kill the 0 drops. Not the 0 drops, the one that had the effect of 0. What we need to kill. If we want to draw at any point either more draw power or impact tremors, I would be very happy with our life. But we need to draw that, you know what I mean? I'm still not opposed to like a Tron variant of this deck, honestly, though. Like, I'm really not. Recycle though, yeah, the recycling is on, but we gotta find. You know what's cool about Tragic Slip is it doesn't burn. So I'll work on a Tron wish list for sure. That'd be awesome. Yeah. We need to draw a payoff card though, like Impact Trimmers or Sacrifice card. You know, that's what we need. Do you though? Hold on. You could just continue to stall out the game through control with the same results as this list. Aren't we playing Serrated Scorpion? We do have Serrated Scorpion. It's in the sideboard. We're not playing in this matchup because I don't know. I didn't think to bring it in. This feels better than Perilous Mirror. It could be, yeah. It really could be. All right. So we're probably dead next turn. A lot of bad draws this game. Where we didn't find a single like we had one Deadly Dispute out of all of our sack outlets. No, Perilous Mirror is better because it hits any targets, meaning it can take out a creature. Yeah, but we can't take out one of their creatures really. Too bad this tragic slip doesn't work on the treasure token. Well, that thing does die to tragic slip. All right, you got us. All right, let's make some changes here. Where you at? Rakdos. All the way down here for some reason. All right, I'm going down 2 lands. We've got too many lands, I think. I'm going to go down the 2 Maestro Theaters here. I'm going to go up Kadatha Rebirth. Scorpion gains this life, which isn't bad. It's not bad, but they kill shot us in 1 turn. So it's not like it really matters that much, you know what I mean? Impact, Tremors. Yep. Alright, so what are we going down here? I still like Perilous Mirror here. I kind of want more Blood Fountains, I think. I think I'm going to go more Blood Fountains. Let's go up 3 Blood Fountains. I'm going to go out, Crawl from the Cellar completely. And bring in Nameless Inversion. I'm also tempted to go out Shambling Ghast. It's going to sound weird, but I'm also tempted to go out Carrion Feeder. I think I am. I'm going to go out Carrion Feeder. It's going to sound weird, right? Feeder's only great in aggro plans. Yeah, true. Like we need more sack outlets. Unearth? Vondock? We could play Unearth. Black sack outlets. Beetle then. Well, we have sack outlets. Right? And I might go out Gixen Infiltrator. We're trying to go more heavy into the impact trimmer thing, right? That's like what we're trying to do. More creatures, more impact trimmers. We have the Rebirth. Hold on. Reckless. Witty Toastmaster is another option. What is that one? See, that's why I like you guys. You know, like so many wild and wacky cards that I've never heard of. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, Witty Roastmaster deals 1 to each opponent. Okay. And what's this one? Oh, an artifact. So the difference is a 2 and a 3 drop. That's what the difference is. Maybe the 2's better. Maybe the 3's better. Let's try Witty. Let's do something against the grain a little bit. I'm gonna try Witty. Faulkner Aristocrat. Which one's that one? If it was a common. Yeah, let's try Witty here. Wait a bit and I'll share an updated version. You got an updated version you're working on? 20 for sure. I missed that one. I'm down to like 19 or 20 or 19 or 18 at the list. Sorry, Falkenrath Noble. I think I know what one that one is. Okay, I don't know what this one is. Flying. When another creature dies, target player loses 1 life, you gain 1 life. I don't think we want to be up into 4 drops. Personally. I am gonna try this though. Let's try this. Let's run this one out. Roastmaster has better synergy with Nested Shambler / Name Inversion combo as well as the Skeleton. Yes. So I'm gonna try this version. We still have a lot of draw power in the deck. Between 8 copies of Village Rites and Dispute. There's an argument for like bringing in Chromatic Star too. But I think we're just going to try this for now. Well, mulligan that. I didn't think about that. We might want to go up red sources. This hand's keepable. I want to bottom probably the other Blood Fountain here. Just lead on Bog. Posted the list in the original. Okay. Let me... Watch them be like, that's irrelevant land against them. So in your current list, you have Gixian, War Marshal. Yeah, Mog War Marshal would actually be a good inclusion, wouldn't it? Maybe we want Mog War Marshal after this match. Good list. Really good list, Pigeon. Could go for the fetch land. Maybe didn't work too much in theory. Oh, do we still have the fetch land? I thought we took the fetch lands out in mine, didn't we? Yeah, we did. War Marshal is tight. Yeah, War Marshal could be a really good inclusion. We definitely need to go up some red sources, though. What will we trim for War Marshal? I want to try without trimmers, but it's not a given. Yeah, I like trimmers quite a bit. I'd probably take out the Perilous Mirror, honestly, for it'd probably go down Perilous Mirror for Mog War Marshal. I'll put you taking a coffee break, right? I like it a lot too. Yeah, I don't know. I just wish we could draw some stuff. You know? So I feel like a lot of our draws have been dead though today so far. That Barbatter Fist is so good. Isn't it weird sometimes how long it takes cards to find like a spot? I mean, it's not like a super old card, but it's a few sets ago. Comes in the 1/2, sure. Like in theory, we should have like a little army of like blockers, but we gotta find them first. Hey now. Settle down, I want to play you. I don't really have a reason not to just pass here and hold up Deadly Dispute and Village Rites. I always like Ancestral Blade better. I mean, this Barbatter Fist has been pretty great, though. Fact it creates a 2/2. Just hold on and sack block. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Well, I was gonna say you could deadly dispute the blood token away, and then you'd have village rights mana through the treasure token. But I feel like it's probably better just to hold up the one than rights the squirrel. Well, that's what that's what I originally had in mind. But I'm probably just gonna deadly dispute the nested shambler, see what we draw, and then we can village rights. I don't know. No rush to do it this turn. Yeah, there's not like a rush to like churn through our deck this fast. Actually, I think I just block. I don't even think I fire off Deadly Dispute on the Nested Shambler. I think I kill their token. And then Deadly Dispute the blood token. Two lands. Third. Yep, I knew it. I was like, it's going to be another land. I'm telling you, it's going to be another land. All right, pass here. Nobody tries Ancestral Blade. It's better to have a 3/3 Glenhawk or a 3/4 Skyfisher over a 3/1 or a 3/2 respectively. That's the play to me. Yeah, that's what I felt like. I mean, I get it. Like, I'm sure Ancestral Blade seems like a good card. I just personally, I like the Batter Fist because of the, you get the 2/2 body from it on top of it. It's like, we did go down mana, right? Pick up the Barb Batter Fist, I would assume. No, Stitcher Supplier. Okay. I guess I get to draw a card, right? I guess that's the difference between me and our opponent, is I would probably pick up the Barb Batter Fist just to get more bodies on the field. They play really aggressively for like no reason. I'm okay, I think, with them coming in for one here. Maybe I'm not. I don't think I am. I'm gonna block. Block and then Deadly Dispute. Draw some more cards. Wow. Just the amount of land. Kind of ridiculous. Oh, come on. You're not for real right now. I think you should have rights instead. Why is that? Why was rights better over Deadly Dispute? Is it because I could have? Yeah. No. I see why you're right. I see why you're right. I see why you're right. Everybody loves a 2/2 body. True. Someone should build Rakdos, amass orcs, or Demir amass zombies, then see which is better against Torvis or Bull in a player profile, even. Skyfisher with BB is in arms of Hardir range. Any 2/2 with BB is in Fumes range. True. So you can still dispute the token. Yep. Not to mention Burn Lava Darting X1. I mean, that's true. All that's very true. Or Lotus. There's the Battered Fist on the Core Skyfisher. Take 4 here. Don't matter who, I'm just curious which which deck's better. Probably Rakdos. Be my guess. That's who I'm putting my money on. My fictional, non-existing money. Going down on Rakdos here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 of our 18 lands was in the top 14 cards. They definitely bring in Dawnbringer's Cleric now that we've shown them Impact Trimmers. Maybe I shouldn't even played Impact Trimmers there. All right, well, when you don't draw nothing, Cast into Fire 100% comes in. Probably Tragic Slip. Maybe Serrated Scorpion. Hmm. Is it a Masquerade? Probably that Tree Bucket. That Tree Bucket card seems really cool. I like it. I want to try to play it at some point. All right. Let's go down the Specimen. Let's go down. I want to trim out 1 Village Rites, 1 Deadly Dispute. 1 Unearth. I'm going to bring in 2 Tragic Slips. Cast into Fire is going to be the better card. Let's go down 1 Makeshift Munitions. And yeah, I just don't bring in Tragic Slip at all. Our opponent just leaves. Dude, I have had like the worst luck today of actually like finding people to play a game with. Trebuchet? Oh wait, no. Leave event. Because I want to add more red sources. What are the red black lands? I can't remember what all the red black lands are. Tramway Station. Could we put in like a small gates package here? I'm curious. I'm just curious if we can cram in a gates package here. I'm going to cram in a small gates package just out of curiosity if we can get it to work. I think it's French IDK. I used to play Age of Empires 2 growing up, and I called them tree buckets all day long. It took me forever to learn the pronunciation was Trebuchet. Hello, is it French IDK? Chris wants to play meta decks. We don't roll that way. Woolly Bear. I played them several times. Who knows what they're on today? Yeah, this is okay. Not the best. Not really that good, I guess, period, but it at least does something. Dude wants to play the meta decks. We don't roll that way. What the fuck? Open hand in the festivities? Get out of here. Should just scoop to that. You're playing Kadatha Burn. Wonder if he's a forerunner. He probably has all of them. Yeah, I would say a card we're super weak against. Chew Swallow. Cycle. Oh yeah, we can cycle on Earth. I always forget that's part of the card. I don't pay attention. Trebuchet is French. Can't confirm. What does it mean? Tree bucket? That'd be hilarious if that's what it means. It literally means tree bucket? No shit, does it really? It's like a massive catapult that works on leverage rather than extension. It flings stuff. Yeah, I knew it's like a catapult, but like, there's no way does it really mean tree bucket? That's hilarious. We're down to 7. Like, we're probably just dead here. No, I'm trolling. Ah, get out of here, bull. I got my hopes up. Alright, I'm just gonna concede. I think Mythbusters did an epic one. Trey Bucket. Trey Bucket. Well, Serrated Scorpions is what they're here for. And I'll just throw in duress. Makeshift munitions can come out. Rebirth probably isn't going to be as strong here, so I'm going to go down 2 rebirths. And go down a Blood Fountain. Go down a Perilous Mirror. And one persistent specimen. I don't know. Cast into Fire. Yeah, I guess we could have brought in Cast into Fire because they are the bad one. They're the you know what I'm saying. Kodatha. It comes from Trebuchet, which means to stumble because of the way the thing works. I'm just saying you could have Trebuchet, but then if you would have told me it means tree bucket, I would have been like, yep, that's exactly what that means. It's 100% what it stands for. That's annoying. Let's just agree it means 3 buckets then. Yeah. What can stop us? Fuck out of here. I hate this mono red deck. Any flavor of it that isn't hijack, I'm just not a fan of. I think it's super annoying. It's also like the best deck in the format that I can't get a single win with. I'm like 0-7 with this deck, like no joke. I guess this is the Kadatha one, right? But when I played it, it's like a tall tree and fling stuff out of a bucket. Yep. Catapult. I think I'd rather just keep up Deadly Dispute here. Bring in Death Head's Buzzard. What is that card? That's kind of neat. I like the art on it a lot. Pure coincidence, but a beautiful one indeed. So we, for the life of us, cannot find Bone Picker. Yeah, Bone Picker would be good. Cannot find like any of our cards. Molten Rain in the festivities. Well, Molten Rain's annoying. Hmm. Sure. I'm gonna just have to do this now. We gotta draw cards. Wish you could DD gates, right? Mick, have you heard of Shared Discovery? I want to a less control, a more aggro version of Mono Blue Sack. With it only counterspell would be Abjure likely. What's Shared Discovery? This will cost to cast a spell, tap 4 untapped creatures, control, draw 3 cards. My only issue with that is like we normally get 3 creatures out with that deck. You know what I mean? Um Impact ASAP in my opinion. Yeah. That's what I was trying to debate. We throw down Servitor. Servitor just blocks. Hence more aggro shell. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. We could always try it, you know. The Mono Blue Sack deck I want to come back to because I really like that deck a lot. Sure. There's in the festivities, ending our fun. Lightning Bolt, sure. Fortunately, we're going to lose our Mirror Servitor to Relic. Nested Shambler. Yeah, this combo is going to deal them 8, which is really strong. No, it'll be 8. It won't be 10. Okay, I feel like a mini Ancestral Recall is pretty decent. I mean, yeah, drawing the 3 cards would be really strong for sure. 4 creatures a setback though. It is 2 for Nested and 8 for Squirrels. Oh yeah, because it gets 4 Squirrels. That's right. I forgot. No, you're right. No one's gonna have a way to. They did not have a way to interact with that. Cool. No, yeah, you get 4 squirrels. Let's hope they don't have in the festivities here. It'd be super annoying. Are they? Do they just have the kill spell? They just have the kill shot anyway. That's why I get so tired of this burn deck that they can just do like 15 damage in 1 turn. I know that's gonna sound really salty, but it's just so annoying to play. What if we use dramatic reversal? What's that? Dramatic reversal and we're getting too cheeky. I 100% agree though. Yeah, I don't know. And they just have it. That's why I get so annoyed at the mono red deck, because it literally, it's like, okay, I'm like at 17 health, right? And it's like, nope, doesn't matter. Not only have I played like 7 burn cards already this game, I can still do 17 damage in 1 turn. It's like, just piss off. I know that's really salty, but it's just super annoying. Are we playing another fucking red deck? Mono red equals maths. Yeah, true. Okay, we're against Mogwarts. That's interesting. I'm just gonna lead on Cliffgate. Red deck be like, never didn't have it. Yeah, that's where it's at with it right now. Except for me, when I play the deck, I never have it. Like I said, I'm like 0-7 with the deck. I can't get wins with it to save my life. That's 3 mana total for draw 3, and you gotta have it to make it happen. Even then, is it worth the extra 1 card? Thoughtcast grabs 2 for 1 mana. Well, you can't run Thoughtcast in that deck. In the mono blue sack, we can't run Thoughtcast for it. I'm indifferent on it. Like, that's my thing, is like, if you didn't have to tap the 3, obviously if you didn't have to tap the 3 creatures, it'd be, excuse me, insane. But having to tap the 3 creatures is kind of rough. Play Mirror Servitor, play Blood Fountain, and pass. There's an argument for playing Kadatha Rebirth, but I wonder if we can set up Witty Roastmaster first. It's 4 creatures? Hold on, I thought it was 3. I thought I read 3. Oh, it is 4 creatures. Yeah, I kind of like it less now. Ah. Yeah, that's probably too many creatures. But, like, you think it would work in Pauper Lawyer's deck? I'd have to relook at that list. Mass Vandal. It could, but I don't know what you would take out for it, because it's kind of a tight list in terms of like instant and sorceries. I guess it's all instants, but It'd be a hard one to figure out where you're putting that in at. What would you trim? Off to work. Have a great day. See you, Pigeon. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the deck suggestion. Hopefully your day at work goes by really well. Village Rites. I took my rebirth. So I'm just going to play the Witty Roastmaster and pass. It feels like Roastmaster will be good versus green decks. Why is that? It's our creatures. It enters the battlefield. Some lands? Maybe. I feel like you need your lands in that. I feel like you're at a good number because you're at 20 lands, I think. So much removal. I know we have ways to get back, but it's such a tempo loss. Yeah, it's probably just too slow. Yeah, I kind of feel like it might just be too slow for shared discovery. It feels like one of those cards. It's like not a bad one of and limited, but that's kind of it. It's just too much to ask for to tap 4 creatures for it. Especially when you can just get like draw 2 cards that are significantly cheaper. It's like, yeah, you don't get that 3rd card, but you don't have to pay as much for it. Hmm. Spin speed, do it on the end step would be nice. Yeah, being sorcery too makes it a lot worse. My curiosity was, if this goes on the stack and then you sacrifice it, can you bring it back on the stack? And I want to try that next turn if we don't lose. Can you run one of mind in that deck? Yeah, like there's 14 humans. You definitely run of one mind for sure. I'm gonna try something here. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I want to see if it does. So I'm gonna try it. As long as they don't kill it this turn or kill us this turn. Alright. Do they have the combo? Gonna yield their turn. Ardent Elemist would also be nice of a 1 of here. Could be. The combo? Alright. They have it. Relic comes in. I'm gonna bring in a couple Castifiers here. Maybe a couple Duresses. I'm gonna go down Blood Fountain. Gonna go down. I kind of like makeshift munitions here. Maybe we go down the Witty Roastmasters here. And 1, 2. Go down 2 of the Unearths. Right like that. IDK Mall Works just seems fun to me. If you get the nuts in your hand, it wins turn 3. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. There's not really been a combo deck in Pauper that I've been a huge fan of. This hand sucks. There's so many hands we've had that have just been terrible. Like, Alright, this hand's not great, but it's not horrendous either. There's just been so many hands we've had that's just been really bad. I'm gonna bottom probably the probably the Blood Fountain here. At 4 creatures, what do you talk about? Tennessee policewoman? Impact Trimmers. I want to see a Mogwarts, which maxes out card draw, like drop a couple combo pieces here and there for more card draws. Brew one up, try it out. I can't imagine I can't imagine it's a very expensive deck to build. Go through turn. Oh, I'm having such a hard time yielding through turn. We have not got to really recycle one time the mirror servitor. That's something worth noting. We've not gotten to like recycle this one time. We got the Putrid Goblin. Them using Spiral Embers as a finisher, JK. I do. I just one time want to hit this mirror servitor. I am trying this. I want to see if this works. I'm going to try, if we can, if we have the mana for it. I'm going to try on upkeep, when that triggers, Village Rites it, and see if it'll come back. I want to know if it works. Prospector. Putrid Goblin. Kill the Prospector. Does Mog make makeshift munitions as a finisher? It seems like the fastest way to save time clicking. Could be. I don't know, to be honest with you. They just have another one anyway. They have first day of class here, really. God damn it. Getting our ass kicked. Why not Impact Trimmers? Yeah, could be Impact Trimmers. Alright. This ran so much better when Pigeon played it. When I played it against him, ran so much better than what we're getting it to run. Alright, this is a keepable hand. That's the thing, is we have yet to one time be able to double Nested Shambler fun times with, and yeah, well, yeah. That's like the best part. But we have not gotten to really recycle mirror servitor like once. Like I think one time we've been able to pull it off. And it was only like one copy of it. I like the Nested Shambler deck. Yeah. It's the most it's the best we've been able to do with it. It's also worth noting we can pump Nested Shambler with Basilisk Gate. Yeah, we did it with Shambler combo before the Servitor combo. Yeah, like way before. Oh, this is Flickertron. Pardon me, +3, -3. Yeah. Yeah, the Shambler is one of my all-time favorites. I need to try the Nested Shambler deck. I gotta remember which one that one is. Um, Can attack for 3 here. Or we can play Persistent Specimen. Should have played Dross Force Bridge. What I should have done. I should have played Dross Force Bridge this turn and then next turn Basilisk Gate. Because then we could have played. Okay. Rebirth. Rebirth is probably going to change up our play here. Thank you for 1. Play Blood Fountain. And then Rebirth. What are the Blood Fountains for? Things to sack. Things to sack and a little bit of recursionary if all of our servers end up in the graveyard. But it's not really been that important. It could just be Blood Fountain could just be pretty much replaced with Chromatic Star. Blood Fountain is just a strong card. It combos with black mana and creatures. That's most decks. Yep. Blood Fountain is just a super strong card. Grow our Shambler here. Play our Specimen. Pass. Like, I'm kind of glad we have a little bit of a Gates package here, because otherwise we wouldn't have any kind of power on board. But our opponent's playing Tron, so just a matter till they play something that we can't deal with. We have a terrible sideboard for this matchup, too. We have, what, Cast and Fire? I'm not going to pump this turn. I'm going to try to Deadly Dispute. Gate the Shambler for a bunch of then sack. Yeah, we've never had enough mana to do that. Otherwise, I totally would. This is where they get, of course, Fiery Cannonade of some kind, breath weapon. Or Weather the Storm. Also very annoying. Shambler's great, very cool card. Yeah, Shambler's awesome. I love Shambler. Yeah, the Blood Fountain, I just needed to see what the use was here for it. Rebirth, Mirror Recursion, etc. That's good enough for me. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. And they're back to their starting total. Today's been a rough day. My God. Foggytron, yeah, pretty much. It's like the Flickerytron. Let's play the Roastmaster General. Because, we can't find our impact trimmers or anything. That's like the thing is, like, we have not, like, found any of our pieces to our deck. Yeah, he's going off right now. All right. Cast into Fire comes in. Duress comes in. Unearth can come out. Blood Fountains can come out. And try it like that. Let's just think for a second here. Of the games we played, we have, like, never gotten the Mirror Servitors to go off. We've rarely been able to get Impact Trimmers to go off. And it's like, what is happening? Like, you know what I mean? It's like, do we just not have enough creatures or something? Should Blood Fountains be something else? Should, you know what I mean? It's like, this is just like, there's something here that just is not working, or we're just not drawing very well. But that makes me think it's the variance is really bad. Why would you need Trinket Mage in blue for reliability? Yeah, I think so. Honestly. Because this has not been very reliable. The best we've done is Nested Shamblers, Nameless Inversions with Impact Trimmers. That's like the best route we've had so far. Like, we haven't got the Rebirth with an Impact Trimmers or nothing. Like, it's been a rough go. I feel like we're either drawing all of our Deadly Disputes and Village Rites and nothing else. We've been flooded a bunch. Mirror Kinsmith will search them up. That is true. Or a way to mill cards. That's also true. Because what you're trying to do with this deck, when I played against Pigeon when they were running this deck, it ran pretty smooth. But he also didn't have, like, that much trouble fighting the servitors like we are. But you use the servitors to, like, draw cards, like with Village Rites and Deadly Dispute, and then as you're doing so, you're getting them back. That's like the ideal part of it, and it's just not been running. I'll keep. We don't have a way to fire off this Kildatha quite yet, but Duress Cast into Fire should be pretty strong. Moment's Peace is super annoying. But I feel like Mystical Teachings is maybe the more annoying card. I don't know. I don't know what the right card to take there is. They drew Seagate. Okay. Let's play the Persistent Specimen. Like, I like the idea of this deck a lot. I just, man, we have not either. The deck's not good at drawing its pieces, or I don't know what. But it's been a rough day. It's been a rough Tuesday. Yeah, go Izza Control with Kinsmith and Trinket Mage, Reckless Fireweaver, and an artifact package, then throw Mirror Enforcers in as a backup plan. Yeah, you could. I don't think that that was the original like intention of kind of what this deck was trying to do. Try to get this thing down. There's the mine. Evoke Mole Drifter. Draw a million cards. Mole Drifter goes away. Aimless Inversion. This deck is like drain every turn from Server Recursion and draw more cards from sacking it. Yeah, that's like what the original plan was, but it's just not working. And it's not working at all. They got the Tron. Expedition map. So we still know what most of their hand is. Problem is, although we have potentially 12 damage in hand, they have just Weather the Storm. You know what I mean? It's part of the problem here. GG? Yeah, this is pretty much GG. Yep, this is pretty much game over. The only thing we can hope for is like we pass and then we just double rebirth and try to kill him that way. Oh yeah, they don't reveal a Seagate Oracle, do they? We draw Mountain next turn? Yeah. We can draw Mountain next turn, who knows? But if I was them, I would just hold up. That's what they're doing. Perilous Mirror. Sack Mirror to Kodatha and then hit him for 14. Problem is they have weathered the storm here. But they're going to have to fire it off here. That scared the hell out of me. Troy Amber, thanks for subscribing. Like deep in thought, that scared the shit out of me. Thank you so much for the subscription. Yep. There's the weathers. Gain a bunch of life. Sure. That's a lot. Maybe we don't bring in cast into fire. I thought we should, but they've been pretty fine outside of that. So each Kadatha rebirth is 9 damage. Duly noted. Yep, Mole Drifter kicked. Hey, we're gonna kill that energy refractor. Pulse Marassa. Oh, they just have another Weather the Storm? Sure, whatever. I'm killing this energy refractor out of pure spite. I want to kill there. Kill you. I'm also going to kill your Mole Drifter. Should go to 1. Not quite. Get in with everybody here. They're going to eat a token, that's fine, but they're still going to take 3 damage. We're just trying to etch in damage currently. Another Mole Drifter. Sure. It has been a brutal day of Magic. They would have had it. They pulled the Skyrim pause game. Eat 65 full cheese. Cut them on the ropes. Yeah, they're down to 28 life now. I don't even know what will hit them. Cast black. Cast. Flashback. Cast. Mystical Teachings. Mystical Teachings. Probably going to get something really annoying. I'm sure. Nope. They just have another Mole Drifter. Why not? Monstertron is so much cooler than this dumb list. Ghostly Flicker draws 65 more cards. Also, I never got to test my theory if that would even work about doing the thing. I don't know what I'm trying to say. My brain's fried. Well. Boom. Got him. That is neck and neck with FAMs and being the picture definition of passive aggressive, right? What exactly is the thing? There's a thing they do. I can't remember. It basically wins the same way Familiars does, give or take. I do hate this Flickertron deck, though. I think it's dumb. Let me actually pull it up. Not even the front page. Here we go. If I remember right, it just kind of keeps doing nothing and then tries to win with like Muldrifter and this horror card. That's basically what it does. It does nothing and then it just tries to win with that. One of the servitors. But it must be fun at parties, right? Fog lock, fly attack, Molly. Yep. That's what I kind of figured it was. Well, yep, we're doing the Impact Witty Roastmaster thing. Well, let's get one more servitor and then village rights, and we'll find out what happens. Sure. Rio, who need battle phase when you got Trimmers and Roastmaster, right? I got back Weather the Storm. Check this out. Let's see if they see this happen. They will one time, and that will be the end of it. I'm sure. Don't block out the wall. Block it with like a Seagate Oracle. Hmm. It's like the most annoying deck. Mm-hmm. Free pick back up the Ephemerate. Gonna yield through turn. We're not gonna win this match, but I still want to know if we draw like village rights or something, if we can do the fucking mirror servitor on the stack. I want to know. I want to know. You bitch. Wouldn't even let us do it. Here's our big closer. Yep. Yeah, alright, I'm done. I'm done playing you. Alright, let's talk about this deck. Not a fan of it. It felt super weak the entire day. And like I like the idea of mirror servitor, but like we never got to do it. We never got to like trigger off mirror servitor that much. Like at all. Impact Trimmers was cool. Witty Roastmaster was cool. Rebirth, Nested Shambler, like those are cool cards. But the servitor, like we never got to do the recycle thing that we're supposed to do. You know what I mean? I do think adding the gates in the deck was a good choice because it actually like let us do something. There were so many turns we just had nothing to do. I mean, we literally just sit there with nothing to do. But like I don't even know, like was it just the draws today or what, but like we never got to do the mirror servitor thing like at all. We got to do it, I think one. I don't even know if we got it back from the graveyard. I think we just had two of them on the field. You know what I mean? Like we could never hit that mirror servitor wombo combo. We just could not do it. I don't know what it was with that. We're also not a very good package for Rebirth. I think Unearth comes out. I think Unearth is just not good in this match, like in this deck. I think Chromatic Star would be a lot better, personally. That's my personal opinion. I think Chromatic Star would be a lot better because it's a stronger hit for Rebirth. It gives more targets for Rebirth. And I feel like Rebirth is probably more important. And we have Blood Fountain to kind of do our thing. Persistent Specimen wasn't really coming up. The thing that's crazy to me though, this is like the thing. The thing that's crazy is like we just could not, for the life of us, do anything. Like it just felt like every game we just did little to nothing. And I just don't know if it was just a bad day of draws or if it's just like the deck itself. We just didn't do anything like all day. Like we literally just had turns where we just sit there with our twiddling our thumbs because we just had nothing to do. But I like the idea of mirror servitor a lot. I like the idea of like this recycle package where you just keep reusing value. It's just not in service of anything, it feels like. There's not like a big payoff. I've seen mirror servitor used like in mono black sack lists, which is cool. But it just doesn't, I don't know, man. It just doesn't seem like it pulls off all that well. I want to like it. There might be something here for like we talked about earlier, like a Tron list or something. But in this match, like this build of the deck, I'm not that impressed. However, I was impressed quite a bit with Witty Roastmaster. I think Witty Roastmaster is actually like pretty solid. And the Impact Tremors Kadatha Rebirth Nested Shambler package, I think, was by far the best. I guess we didn't even win one game. 0x. that's how it went. 0x. When Pigeon played this deck, it ran a lot smoother. Today, it just, I don't know if it was just today or what, but like we never did the server thing. Like I said, we got it one time where we had two of them, but I think when we had two of them, I think we had them both on the field. Like I don't think we ever pulled one out of the graveyard. The time we did the best was we had multiple Impact Trimmers, with Nested Shambler. That was the best we were able to pull off today. The Nested Shambler nameless inversion with a couple Impact Trimmers. Yeah, as for the rest of the deck, like it's like all these cards are good, but it just didn't draw. F looting feels good. Yeah, the looting felt like when you could do it felt good, but like it just wasn't here today. I do think Chromatic Star would be better to have in the deck. It's more targets for Rebirth. It's also a good target for Deadly Dispute. Um, yeah, we just could not run today. That's for sure. It ran pretty bad. Like if we could just get better draws, you know what I mean? Like if we could actually just see Mirror Servitor. There's like several games where we couldn't even find impact trimmers, you know. So, um, they mean Faithless Looting. Oh yeah, Faithless Looting actually would be really good here. I actually like Faithless Looting more than Village Rites. Now that you say that, you're 100% right. Star change for Lembas so you can filter through your deck. You think Lembas over Star with Kadatha? I don't know. I think I like Star better with Kadatha. And this Ichor Wellspring is probably best of 3. I think Blue Route we can play Careful Study. True. That is true. Yeah, I don't know if we want Ichor Wellspring. Like I said, I kind of like the Chromatic Star. I do think Faithless Looting is probably a little bit better. You have to get your card to filter 2 spots, and you get to gain 3 life if needed. I don't know. I really don't. I don't know if I'd want Limboss over Star. Cathartic Reunion. Nah, I think we'd want the Deadly Dispute over Cathartic Reunion. I wonder if I can get into one more real quick game. Let's try to get into one more real quick game. Star is searchable over Trinket Mage. What is the reason for the tribal instant? It combos with Nameless, not Nameless, with Nested Shambler. It makes 4 squirrel tokens with Nested Shambler. But it's also spot removal. So like that one game we did 8 damage with the Nameless Inversion and the 2 Trimmers on Nested Shambler. If we can get into one quick game here. I just want to see. Sounds good. I was AFK when that happened. Yeah, that was one of the few times where we actually hit kind of hard. Don't know if I'm gonna be able to get in this last game though. Sorry, 12-10. All right, we got it going. We got to play really quick. Let's go first. This is not a bad hand. Keep this. Lead with Dragon Gate on red. Turn 2, Impact Trimmers. Turn 3, Kadatha. This might be a tricky matchup. We hit for 11-11 when Sanctified Perilous Mirror to Kadatha. You want to count the mirror enter the battlefield trigger as 14. Yeah, it was a lot. Regardless, it was a lot. Opponent's giving us some time to set up these impact trimmers. Ooh. Last game they just had weather. Yeah, they just kept weathering all the time. I would like... I'd like to draw like a chromatic star or something. Something that's a little bit better of a sack outlet for this rebirth. Like that. I'm so tempted to just see if it will still work. All right, we're yeah, I'm going to Deadly Dispute. I want to see if this works on the stack. No, I'm doing this for scientific reasons. And just hope to God that they don't have a way to remove this card. I want to see if this works. This is more important to me than winning the game. We can also in-step Nameless Inversion their Lunarch Veteran. So they can quit gaining so much life. Which I might do, honestly. This is a bad play line, and it's not a play line I would ever recommend what I'm doing, but I want to test this theory, and that's more important to me. All right, it's on the stack. I bet it doesn't work, but I gotta know. Damn, it didn't work. All right, I didn't figure it would, but I had to know. I had to know. Okay, let's just play the Mirror Servitor here. Next turn, we'll start dumping down our rebirths. I had to know for my own personal, if that was like some kind of janky like loophole. I had to know. Okay, it had to be done. Thankfully, our opponent's stuck on 1 mana, so it's working out in our favor a little bit. We're gonna get to really punish them here. We might have the kill shot here. Matter of fact, I think we do. Yep, we do. Cool. Well, we actually did the thing. Kudatha, Perilous, and Servitor. We did the thing. We got all the cards that that we've not been able to draw at all this entire time. We got them. There's an argument for Relic for sure. He just needed me watching. I guess Torvis is our lucky charm. He needs to be in the chat more. No, but seriously, like that's what we've been trying to do this whole time. I still think we bring in Relic. Maybe Relic's too spotty. Let's not bring in Relic. Let's bring in Cast of Fire, Cast into Fire. Let's bring in Makeshift Munitions. I'm gonna go down a Deadly Dispute. Try like that. We actually got like a hand that did stuff, and then we actually drew stuff that did stuff. So we'll see how this one goes. Just posted a main board in the Discord. Jaws Force Ridge, Great Forest, Mist Vault, Seat of the Schnood, Silver Bluff, Vault of Whispers. You're going really heavy in the, going really all in on the artifact lands. Blood Fountain, Chromatic Star, Kubeloth the Rebirth, Mirror Servitor, Preordain, Unearth, Trinket Mage, Reckless Fireweaver, Impact Trimmers. Yeah, that could work. That could be good. As like a Grixis recycle. Oh, I had to reply to something in the Discord Lotus said. It's not the best, but I'm gonna keep it. Get a servitor. We'll pass. Try to play quick. Looks like it's gonna storm. I don't think I was supposed to storm today. We don't have any board wipers, which is really weird. I like that card a lot. The Ray Fiend's Informant. Trimmers. Pass. Tax for 2. Sure. Another Informant. If we get an untap land, we can do a couple things. If we don't get an untap land, we can do a couple things. I'm going to Faithless Looting here. Ooh, those are some bad draws. Well, let's Servitor, and then I'm going to get rid of a star. I'd rather have 2 Nested Shamblers, I think. So another of your viewers just showed up. Richard, say hi. What's up, Richard? Hello. Think you're on Torvis's end. Next turn we can Chromatic Star. And then Rebirth. Probably picks up one of the Informants. Yep. What's up, Sarah? I'm a bit late to the stream, but it's still nice to see this deck. Yeah, we've been working on it. We've had a rough run with it for sure, to say the least. Would love a board wiper, but we don't have any. Another Chromatic Star is not very exciting. Another Faithless Looting is not super duper exciting either. Gonna yield. Unfortunately, they have a lot of flyers. I definitely think on the sideboard we need some kind of board wiper. Journey to Nowhere, one of our nested shamblers. Boo. So yeah, I imagine only the flyers get in. Probably arms instead of 2 scorpions. Yeah, either arms or in the festivities. They probably have a pump spell here, like a rally-ish effect. I'm assuming. Because if not, this seems like a bad attack. There it is. What? Oh, because it would have... What? Wait, hold on. What happened there? Where's my squirrel token? Yeah, probably. Where'd my squirrel token go? For real. Like, I'm not, like... Where'd that go? All non-white creatures get -1/-1, right? So, it should have created a squirrel, to which impact trigger should have triggered. So, in a turn effect? Would it have not have entered the battlefield, though? I know it's all non-white creatures, but wouldn't it have still entered the battlefield? Huh. Any creatures in battlefield with card. Yeah, but I still feel like the prevent life gain rest of turn. I guess. I don't know. I guess to me, I feel like it would still hit the battlefield. Oh well. It is what it is. I'm gonna nameless inversion this core Skyfisher. Potentially. It's goated. Yeah, apparently. It's really good. 1, 2. Take a lot here. I'm just gonna try to nameless inversion the core Skyfisher. Okay, cool. Goes through. Let's Faithless Looting here. Cast into Fire was really good. I'm going to get rid of... I hate to get rid of Basilisk Gate, but I want Deadly Dispute. I think I just cast into Fire now. Go through turn. Yeah, it should hit the battlefield at very least, meaning burn should have still occurred. Sounds like a bug. Arms is like that too. Yeah, but I still feel like... I don't know. I still feel like it would have hit the field. Because, like, if you play a 0/0 that has an EBT trigger, or not even an EBT trigger, right? If you just play like a 0/0, like, it still hits the field, doesn't it? Burn should have still... Yeah, that's what I feel like, too. That it should have, like, still happened. Alright. Deadly Dispute. Port the bug. I'll have to. Rebirth. And Perilous Mirror. Perilous Mirror. Rebirth. Kill you. We're trying to fight the good fight here. We're trying to fight the good fight. We're down to 3, though. Can't block it. No pumping. Spying Overseer dies pretty nicely to Cast and Fire, just saying. Upkeep. Oh, I want to play the Witty Rice Master, but I can't. Cracking the Clue. Another Overseer, sure. Gotta find an answer for this Overseer this turn. An answer. They have another Holy Light. Close saying, dang, you gotta inversion the bird. Yeah, I gotta inversion the bird. Why wouldn't you just do that earlier? Alright, go to game 3. I think I'm still fine with it. Just run it back. Cast in a Fire is definitely the strongest card. Run it back. You got this? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just running it back. Hoping on the play we can get there a lot quicker. Too bad, you would actually be a really good card in the sideboard for this. Trespasser's Curse. That would be really good. Okay. I'll keep this. A little slow. Yeah, Trespasser's Curse probably should go in the sideboard of this. Draws Force Bridge pass. Arabian Inspector, sure. Nameless Inversion. Oh, very exciting. Lunarch Veteran, sure. Play the Roast Master General. What is his name in real life? The roast master guy. He's in all the Comedy Central roasts. Is it Jeff Ross? Yep. We'll play Jeff Ross here. That's what I want to start calling this. No! That was our combo piece. Very rude, opponent. Very rude. I don't feel too bad about rebirthing this Great Furnace here. There's a Squadron Hawk. Are you getting all four of them at once? Yep. Well, all three of them, I should say. I'm going to try to find impact trimmers. Careless Mirror. Kind of a good card. Really don't have much of a reason to play Mirror Servitor quite yet. Especially not a board this week to imagine they take Perilous Mirror, right? I was like, that's like the best card. Crimson Acolyte, sure. Access for one. Impact Trimmers, come on. Yeah, pretty much. Now, I'm not going to Mirror Servitor here yet. I'm going to leave up for Nameless Inversion. Has Griffer Etherboard been printed to common? Ether Grid? I don't think so. I've never heard of that card, though, to be fair. Another one? Jesus. Yeah, they kept the mono Journey hand, didn't they? Triple Journey wins games. Very true. Very, very true. Still got him on this, though, didn't we? Probably just start attacking with Basilisk Gate. Popping a Squirrel. Depending on what we draw. Jeff Ross spitting fire, yeah, right. So I was like, we gotta pull this off. Game needs to end though. I'm running super out of time. Probably shouldn't have jumped into this, but I wanted to see how some of the new cards would work. I was too antsy. Hey, you've got one win, so it's better than all day for the start. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely true. God, you are annoying. Correct play, sacking the Gobbo instead of the Squirrel. Yeah, because they got protection from red. This game's got to end quick, though. I think our opponent's going to get it. We can't find our impact trimmers to save our life here. So they just have protection from red for the rest of the game, but I mean, I guess we can nameless inversion the Acolyte, though, right? We need, like... Yeah, we nameless inversion the Acolyte. And if we top deck... whatchamacallit? Cast into Fire, that'd be good, too. Instead, we get Chromatic Star. I'm just going to play this Bajuka Bog just so we can have extra mana. Alright, we got another Servitor in play. Alright, depending on what our top deck is and what we Faithless Looting, is gonna depend if I scoop or not, just because I gotta get going. This game took way too long. Yep. Alright. Alright. First and foremost, removing all Scorpions and all Tragic Slips, I think, and bringing in Tress. I don't know how to spell Trespassers off the top of my head. Apparently not that. Tress Passers, right? Is that it? Yeah. Bring in 2 of them, 3 of them, and bring in 4 in the festivities. For the sideboard. Yeah, Torvis. I like the version. I like this version we're sitting at a lot better than what we were to begin with. Just real quick to wrap it up, I think Gates is alright in this deck because we're running so many weenies that I think we need it. I think we could probably go up Witty Roastmasters. I think Faithless Looting is a good addition. It allowed us, and I think Chromatic Star is also a good addition to the deck. Chromatic Star is a great hit for Kadatha, and Faithless Looting also allows us to get servers in the graveyard, and we were finally seeing some interactions we wanted to see. Game 1, our opponent got stuck in 1 mana, which we were able to do what we wanted to do. Game 2, we were doing okay. Could not find our trimmers to save our life, and Holy Light was pretty devastating. And that's the thing with this deck. Apparently, -1/-1 until end of turn is really strong, because normally with a lot of board wipers, we get tokens to refill the board with a bit. Apparently that's not the case, but I do think in the sideboard we need some kind of board wiper, and we need something. I think Trespasser's Curse for a matchup like the we just had would have been really, really good. So with that being said, I think we can bounce for today. Thank you again, Pigeon, for the deck recommendation. I wish it ran better. I think we've tuned it up quite a bit, though. I just don't know how like consistent this deck would be, but I do think it's tuned up quite a bit. I want to say that. Outside of that, though, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you want to support the channel, liking, subscribing, sharing the content, commenting on the content is all a great free way to do so. If you want to go even further, you can consider becoming a member. There's a link in the description down below. $1 a month, become a member here on YouTube, gets you access to the community Discord server, along with the blinking here, member only emotes, and your name would be at the beginning and the end of stream on a scroll that you'll see here in a minute. I got to get going. Thanks everybody for hanging out, and I will catch you. I'm not streaming tomorrow, Wednesday, so I will catch you Thursday. Everybody have a wonderful day, and I will see you later. Bye, everybody.